be ready for DC to pop some questions off, and then we're going to do a duck race at the end.
Yes, sir.
Boom. Guys, welcome. Everybody, welcome to the Safe Haven. Just giving you a disclaimer, nothing you hear in this AMA is financial advice. We are just getting close to the team so we can learn as much as possible to help ourselves make the best decision investing as possible. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's go straight in. We are here with DEGA Token, and we have Papa Stonks as the owner, the leader of it. And guys, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So Papa Stonks, and I see we got some other people unmuted too. I'm assuming they are other members of the team. So, man, whatever the appropriate order would be, you guys go ahead and start introducing yourselves and give us some background on yourselves in the space.
Of course, man. And yeah, I just want to clarify, I'm not the owner of DEGA. I'm just on the team. Mickey Crypto is down here. He's actually sick at the moment, so he is the leader of our project. We do have Meta Lindy. We've got Clunt, who wasn't able to make it today. They are also core team. CG, Conservative Girl, she is the top advisor as well. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Papa Stonks. I am the owner of Astronaut Lounge. I host AMAs myself, and also do a lot on Twitter with CoinMerge. And I have come on the team of DEGA, which we will get into that in a little bit, but I'm going to give a chance for Lindy and anybody else that wants to introduce themselves. Come on up.
Good morning, good evening. I'm Meta Lindy. I have been, I'm a part of DEGA, obviously, and Mickey is the one that approached me. I worked with Mickey and Clunt before on other projects, and when Mickey came to me, there was no doubt that I was going to jump on whatever he says, because he is one of the most trustworthy person that I've ever met in this space. And then he pitched me DEGA, and yeah, that was hands down. I'm in it with you. So we are very excited to share this with you. I'm also I've been in crypto for 3 years. My first love of crypto was Dogecoin. And outside of crypto, I am a U.S. vet and a U.S. Air Force veteran and acupuncture physician. You guys are going to love this project.
Alrighty.
We've got Conservative Girl, if you want to briefly introduce yourself, or Mickey, if you're able. I know you're over there dying, but
I'm CG. I was approached by Clint, who was looking for an AMA, and I have been organizing all of DEGA's AMAs and Twitter Spaces as an advisor. I've been in crypto since 2021, January. I help out Papa Stonks and other projects as well.
I'll live, my good brother. I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna be listening. Very excited to be here. Normally I talk a lot, but today I will be just here listening to you guys, and I'll jump in only if necessary.
Yes, indeed. I already like you guys. You guys got some really good structures, and you're really good speakers as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. I want to let you guys, since we already got it up on the screen, I want to let you guys go ahead and give us a brief overview of the project. And then once we're done with that, we'll start getting into more details.
awesome. All right. So, brief overview of DEGA. So DEGA is an ecosystem first. We have multiple utilities which are already built and live. We have our game DEGA Play, which you are betting on well, sorry, I can't say betting. You are playing against others, predicting whether Bitcoin is going to go up or down every 2 minutes. You are using B&B to play against each other with, and winnings and distributions are every 2 minutes. So, every 2 minutes you are getting your winnings back in your wallet. Um, and also that ties into the revenue share of our NFTs. We do have the NFT marketplace as well. We have one project that is listed on there currently besides our own NFTs. Um, it is BSC only currently, and looking, any other projects that do want to list their NFTs on there, get a hold of me and we can get that rolling. Um, so we have our Degen boxes, which this is the only way that you are able to get ICO price tokens. Um, there was no private sale or pre-sale per se. Everything is done through these NFTs, which cost one BNB each, but gives you a value much higher than that because you get revenue share from the games. You get ICO tokens, which are vested for 3 months with 20% released every month after that. Um, and that's to ensure that we have a solid floor after we launch. So, the floor price that won't be able to go below, our launch price on the token. Um, let's see what else. We also, on top of the Degen Play, we also have a second game that is 25% completed already, and we will be releasing that sometime coming up in next year. Obviously, we don't want to release everything all at once. But that's just a brief overview. I'm gonna let you get into some questions and go from there.
Absolutely. Let's go straight on into it, man. So right off the rip, let's go into at a time like this where things are really hectic in the market, at a time like this where a lot of people are unsure if we're even going to have another bull run, even though it's going to happen. A lot of people are unsure. We have made record lows in different areas of like trading volume, internet traction. So at a time like this, man, what would you say is the primary thing that is keeping y'all growing and stable? And if you're having trouble growing and remaining stable, please let us know. There's nothing wrong with admitting things. Nobody's holding it against you.
Well, actually, I would say at a time like this, it's the most perfect where there is volatility in the market. Bitcoin is still going up or down every 2 minutes, right? So that gives our utility something that people can use and provide value to our project on in any market conditions. So, people are degens. We're all degens here, right? We want to, we want to play, we want to win some money. Um, so, you know, in any market conditions, that's able to happen. And the more people that are playing, it just provides value to the token itself. It provides value to the whole ecosystem and the project. So I don't think that the market conditions are really a factor in a project like this.
All right, understood. Now let's go ahead and take it one more step further. Let's act like we're a listener right here. So let's put ourselves in the listener's position, okay? So I'm a listener, I'm an investor. Okay, listen, for me personally, I believe that in market conditions like this, it affects all projects. And I don't think any project's exempt. And I'm sort of scared and timid to go ahead and start investing now to profit later. I'm thinking that it might be a better idea to wait later. So what's going to differentiate your project from the ones that are affected?
I would tell them, get get online, check the game out, play the game a little bit, and you'll see the value and the safety in your investment, because this is going to bring volume to the token, whether people are buying or selling the token at all. Um, just the people playing the game that don't even have to be invested in the project, and a lot of them won't be. You're able to play and just B and B. Um, a lot of these people won't be invested in the projects, but that just drives volume and benefits our token holders as a whole, and the NFT holders as well, because you are getting revenue share from that volume that people are playing the game.
All right, man. All right, good answers. So let's talk more about the NFTs as well, because NFTs are the space has really just gone quiet in terms of NFTs. And a lot of people have lost hope and faith in them, at least in the short term, man. So tell us about your NFTs, man. Like, they look super cool, but what else is really appealing about your NFTs? And maybe not just what's appealing about your NFTs, but the way you're going to market the NFTs or the functions that they have. Go ahead and give us some insight on that.
Yes, in my opinion, the NFTs are the best part of this whole ecosystem, just because A, I own a bunch, but B, they are going to be paying out revenue share from the game or games every 2 minutes. So any NFT holder will be getting revenue share from these games every 2 minutes into their wallets in the form of BNB. Um, there are 6 different tiers of GOAT Degens, ranging from a smart Degen all the way up to a legendary Degen. Now, Lindy, if you can pull up the Degen deck, we can kind of scroll through that a little bit. So these mints are 1 BNB each, and it's a mystery box. Okay, so you don't know what you're minting, but the lowest tier NFT is the Smart Degen, which gives you 125 BUSD value ICO tokens, but also gives you a 2.5% revenue share split up between all of the Smart Degen holders. Then you've got the Crazy Degen, or the Dirty Degen. The Dirty Degen gives you 250 BUSD value of ICO tokens and another 2.5% revenue share split up between the Dirty Degen holders. The Crazy Degen gives you 500 BUSD value of ICO tokens and 2.5% revenue share split up between the Crazy Degen holders. And keep in mind, the number of these NFTs per tier goes down each time the tier goes up. So the revenue share is actually higher for a Crazy Degen than it is for a Dirty Degen. And the Boss Degens give you, hang on, I can't remember how much that was.
1,000, brother.
Yes, okay, yes. So the Boss Degens give you 1,000 BUSD value of ICO tokens and 2.5% revenue share split up between the Boss Degen holders. There are only 40 of those. Now, like I said, the number of each NFT goes down, the higher the tier goes. Then you've got the master degens, and these give you 2,500 BUSD value of ICO tokens, also with another 2.5% split up between 20 holders. And then you've got the top tier, you've got the legendary degen. You get 5,000 BUSD value of ICO tokens and 2.5% split up with only 10 NFT holders. So that percentage, that potential revenue share just gets much bigger the higher tier that you get. And we gamified this to where it's mystery boxes, so it is completely random. So far, we have minted only one legendary. We've minted 4 masters, 7. I guess it's just easier to say what we have left. Mickey, do you have those numbers real quick? Sorry.
Yeah, we have one boss, one legendary. We have 32 crazy, and a bunch of dirties, and also smart degens. Also, very good to point out that today we started for every box minted. Starting today, we're gonna do a giveaway of a power degen. A power degen is an NFT exclusive for team members, and we're gonna make one community member holder of that exclusive team member NFT. And that NFT is only 20 in existence, and instead of the 2.5%, it's a 5% revenue share. So it's a pretty attractive, high value type NFT that is reserved only for team members. But we're gonna do that giveaway for every box minted from today till November 30th. After November 30th, then on December 5th, we launch a token. We officially launch the first game, and the revenue share starts immediately after that.
Yeah, so anybody from today until this first round of NFTs mint out is entered for each mint. They are entered in to win one of those Power Degen NFTs. So you get much higher revenue share just for holding that NFT in your wallet. Then we also have the Alpha Degens, which I believe in the past couple weeks we've sold 4 of those and have some others committed. There was a total of 20 of those altogether. They are 50 BNB. They give you $10,000 or 10,000 BUSD value of ICO tokens and 10% revenue share split up between the NFT holders. These are 50 BNB. We are also giving away one of those. So anybody that has minted 5 of the Goat Degen boxes is entered in to win one of those Alpha Degen NFTs. Anybody that has minted 3 will receive a Degen NFT as well. And the Degen, just keep in mind, the Power Degen, the Degens, these do not come with tokens. These are strictly revenue share only. And, for reasons of liquidity, we can't attach tokens to NFTs that we are, giving out as prizes.
Got you. Hold up a second. Yeah, that sounds real good. One thing I wanted to unpack that stood out that I wanted to bring to attention for you to explain to folks is, if you get 100 users per hour, you get 220,000 BSD pool rewards yearly. 250 is 547,000 yearly. So with that in mind, like, we both know that, if you buy it and hold it, you don't automatically just get all that money. There are certain conditions that come with that. So can you explain to everybody how that works? That way nobody ends up deceiving themselves and getting mad after the fact. And then they come back around to you and they have an attitude with you and call you a liar or you're doing this. So could you break it down?
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it 100%, man. And that's why it says, it states the amount of users that need to be using the platform. Um, and that, these are very conservative numbers, in my opinion. Um, so basically, yes, that those numbers are based on volume of people playing the game. Um, if you have X amount of people playing, per hour, 100 people playing per hour or 250 people playing per hour, and say they're wagering with the minimum amount, then those are the numbers that you will get, um, if that volume sustains. Now, if we have more users playing per hour or less users playing per hour, the that will affect the revenue share as well. Now, if they are also on there and they are wagering with bigger amounts, that affects the revenue share. Bigger prize pools get bigger revenue. So, all of these numbers, they're not static. They're meant to be changing on an everyday basis, hopefully for the better. Hopefully, we are getting more users per hour, on a daily basis. The more people that are playing this game and liking it, and they're sharing it out to their friends, wanting to play this with their friends, which we'll get into. We also have a white label service that we are going to be selling as well, so that we can get into how that's going to generate volume as well. But we are planning on mass marketing this to the Asian and Indian communities as well, which are huge gamblers. Um, there is another platform similar to this that is on the Polygon network. That the difference is, A, they're on Polygon with less reach than we have on BSC, and B, they don't have a jackpot. It is not fully on the blockchain, so there is custody of funds. Our game, there is zero custody of funds. It is all fully on the blockchain and done automatically. Um, so I think we will be getting a lot more users to our platform once we start really marketing this out to the general public. We haven't really even started pushing the game yet. What we have been doing as far as pushing the game is I've been hosting DJ nights and different lounges. So we get together, we all pop open the VC, crack open some beers, and we play the game and just have fun, betting against each other up or down. And when you have more people playing at the same time, you can increase your minimum bet. Right now, if there are only a couple people playing, then we recommend that people use the minimum bet. But if there are more people playing at the same time, then you can increase your bets to 0.45, or you can even go as high as whole B and B or more. if you want. If anybody is there playing against you, you can bet as much as you want. So that increases the the volume that's coming into the revenue share.
Papa, can you touch on the numbers that competitor Amatic has been pulling?
Yeah. So, like I said, the competitor on Matic that doesn't have as wide of a reach, and nobody's really even heard of it because they haven't marketed it basically at all to the English communities. Um, they are pulling in on average 90K an hour in volume and revenue. So, what does that mean comparable to if we were to pull in comparable numbers? I'll let everybody do the math, but 90K an hour times 24 times 365, and then you take the revenue share from that, and you can figure out, how much you would be getting in returns per NFT. That at those numbers, the smart degen, the lowest tier degen NFT would be bringing in a little under 20K a year.
Yeah, big dog. Very good. Yeah, very good. This is something, a lot of people would be interested in, especially during the bull run, dude. Because when it's bull run time and we're making 10, 15K a freaking month, and you got money just coming in left and right, you'll throw it around like it's no tomorrow. But I
Oh,
really
100%.
think that's really cool, though. Let's talk about the marketing too, man. So tell me, what have you done so far to gather the type of following you have now in a space where people are already taking risks and they gamble more? So what have you done to garner that following now? And what's been the most effective route for you in garnering a bunch of followers? Because when I'm asking these questions, I'm not just asking for the community. I'm asking you this so you can think twice and you can think about how to be better, because I really like this.
Yeah, no problem. I think most people here, they know me, they know who I am, and marketing is kind of my thing. But so far, all we've really done is we've done AMA tours, which we will be continuing to do those the closer we get. We're going to ramp that up into the token launch. But a lot of it comes from, I have a lot of connections. I'm in a lot of private rooms, and on Twitter as well. I'm tied in with CoinMerge, and I co-host a lot of the AMAs on Twitter with them. So I have some reach, and it's strictly just kind of been a lot of TG AMAs and stuff like that so far. But we do plan on going traditional routes as well to really attract the gambling / gaming community out there. Not just on the crypto side. We want to bring in the Web2 um, gamblers into this, because this is something that's fully decentralized, that they can get on. They don't, this is not financial advice, but if you want to try and avoid paying taxes, I'm not recommending it, but fully decentralized, you can get away with it a little bit better than going to the casino. But yes, we are going to continue marketing this. The game that you're looking at right now, this is the test mode version of the game, but the new updated UI, the final version of the game, will be out. It could be out as late as, as early as today, or it will be out sometime this week. then we can really start pushing this game a lot harder because you don't really want to try and push something that's not in its final version. Um, so you know that's why all we've really been doing is we've been doing these DJ nights, getting people playing in different lounges, and oh, speaking of that, I just wanted to let everybody know once you get on here and you start playing this game, you can create your own referral code. So, what does that do? That incentivizes people to really get out there and share the game, tell everybody, hey, I've been playing this. I just won, X amount of B&B. Get on here and play with me. And they give out their referral code, and then a portion of their referees' winnings will be going to them as commission. So it would really incentivizes people to really push this out and get it out there for everybody.
That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant, man. It's always really important to create those incentives, dude, because you know how it works, man. By now, you can tell people all day long. You guys, if you want your bag to grow, you got to help, promote the project and work for your bag. But very few people actually want to take part in following that through. So yeah, you do really have to create incentive. That's a huge point to that. Um,
Exactly.
Now, another thing I wanted to say too is that when you said it, how you were saying if anybody wanted to avoid taxes, you're not encouraging it, but if anybody wanted to do it, hey, listen, man, straight up, where we come from, the government screws us. So ain't nobody looking at you nasty for saying that. No, we understand. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
We understand
just from a legal standpoint, I had to throw that out there. It's not
exactly. Yeah.
financial advice. I'm not recommending that, but if that was an issue or a concern for you or something that you wanted to look at, then you know there you go. Do your
Yeah.
own research, obviously, and make your own decisions. Papa did not tell you to evade taxes.
No, he did not. Not at all. Nope. Did not hear it. But anyways, you guys, let's talk about let's talk about the team more often because usually when problems start, they start from the back. Now, everything I'm hearing from you, you've answered every question directly, honestly, and to the best of your ability. I have no reason or feeling to disbelieve you or not believe you with anything, but you still got to follow proper protocols, man. So let's talk about the team, man. So things usually break down from the back end. So let us know, man. What is you guys' relationship like? You guys know each other in real life? Do you have you done things with each other in the past before? You guys have that track history, that trust with each other? Give us some info.
Okay, so me personally, I just came on the team, a couple months ago. Um, but Mickey and Lindy and Clunt, they've all known each other for years. They've worked on other projects together. I'll let Lindy come up and she can talk a little bit more about that. But Mickey, he does know, so our game developer, which he owns Disruptive Studios. He Mickey does know him in real life. They have worked together, a lot. Mickey is an advisor for his businesses as well, um, and so yeah, that the team is really close. And I've become really close with most of the team too. Mickey, I talk to him on a regular basis. You know, and we talk about everything. This is the team is definitely close. We come together. We have regular team meetings, and if somebody disagrees with something, we talk about it. We discuss it, and we work through it. So yeah, I think this team has and I've seen, I've been in the background of a lot of teams, and you normally have, the one person that's like, oh well, no, this is my project, I'm doing it this way, I don't care. That's not how it is in here, and that just creates it creates dissent. If somebody's trying to run a project like that, like why have a team if you're going to be, you know, a tyrant? You can't be a tyrant and have a team, not a successful one, anyways.
No, you
So
cannot have a successful team. You're exactly right. No
and,
question.
and it's the complete opposite here. You know, I came on as an advisor, and it's the first time that I've actually seen, a project really, take the advice and, let me do my job correctly. And you see, this whole time I've been sitting here playing this game, winning. So you guys are watching me win B&B while we're talking. Um, but yeah, it's very rare that you get a project owner or a team that will actually take somebody's advice, even if they hire them on as an advisor or whatever. Um, it's very rare, and this is one of those rare instances where it's an actual team. The team works together. So hopefully that answered the question. I know I rambled on a little bit.
No, man, that did answer the question. And, there's no limit to how long you can go with the question. So don't ever feel like that just because you didn't go that long with the question, that means you didn't fully answer it, man. It's not about the length, man. It's about the quality, because there's a whole lot of stuff we could sit here and say, going on and on and on. But let's move on to let's talk about the finances of the project as well. A lot of the reason why projects fail, like people say, is because the team did XYZ or the marketing was XYZ, when in reality, man, it was the issue with the finances of the team, man. So can you tell us something that would, we're not going to dig all up in your business, but could you tell us something that lets us know that the team isn't going to have to start digging in the marketing wallet and taking it for themselves, or
No, yeah,
any
definitely.
other thing that can harm the? Could you give us some confidence on that end?
Yeah. Okay. So, well, the team. Well, Mickey's full time crypto, but he also is advisor for real life companies. So he has funds coming in, but he did. A lot of the times, the issue comes where utilities need need to be built after the project launches, and they need the investors' money to build these utilities. Well, as you can see, we don't. Mickey's paid for these utilities already out of pocket, um, and he will be recouping that money through the revenue share, um, and so that right there, drives the team to really push this out, because the only way Mickey is recouping his money is through that revenue share. But just to as an idea of, since we first launched the Degen boxes, we have raised over 445 B&B so far. We still have some boxes to mint, and we still have a few alpha degens which can be sold after the fact, um, and they will be. As soon as this revenue share kicks in and goes live, people are going to be scrambling to buy any of the NFTs they can to get their piece of the pie. But yeah, just as an idea, in the marketing wallet, we have over 100 B&B. Um, and so, yeah, money isn't really an issue. None of us are going poor, um, with or without this project. So that's not an issue for the team. Um, we're not relying fully on this to pay our bills or anything like that. Now, will it? I say it will. Uh, I don't think we'll have to do anything else after this takes off. With the revenue share coming in, I think we can sit back and just, you know, hopefully get Wi-Fi on whatever beach we're at.
That's what's up, man. The next question I want you to answer, I got a few more, and then we're going to go to the community. The next question is this. So let's get a peek inside of how you view the market. That way we can get an idea of how you're going to help the team go in a certain direction, because you're a very influential dude. You've got success under your belt. Your words have merit. You're very credible. So people are going to take your advice, and they're going to listen to what you say, and they're going to take you seriously, as they've already been doing. So let's hear how you feel about when the market's going to start picking up, when the halving's going to hit, how long you think the bull run's going to be, just to give an idea of how you think, so we can put together what you've said about the project, the plans you have, and how you're going to execute it. Because it's a combination of your mentality, your foresight, and what we have right now that's going to lead us to the best possible future. So let's break that down.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people have seen, we've had some positive movement, in the market this past month. Um, October was kind of a let down for a lot of people, but it has picked up this past month or so, and I think, in my personal opinion, we're going to see, coming into Christmas like we normally do, coming in, towards the end of December, we will see some dip in the general market. We will get some dip, and then I think it will, in Q1 of 2024, we'll start gradually climbing back up, but closer to the halving, I think, we're definitely going to see some explosiveness, especially if these ETFs get approved, go live. We're going to see a lot of, multiple things. We're going to see some more market manipulation by the big boys, BlackRock and all those guys. And, my recommendation for people to really spot those things is you need to look at the crypto options market. Um, so you want to look at where the puts and where the calls are sold, which strike prices those are, and when they expire. Because the more that are sold on a certain strike is the more that these guys are going to try and manipulate the price of Bitcoin. And this is even now, before the ETFs go live. But once these go live, it's going to be a lot more prevalent. But that's just a little pro tip for people that want to learn how to trade. If you want to try and predict where the market's going to go, you look at those monthly expiry options. You look at the monthly expirations, and you look to see where the most puts were sold. If puts are sold at one price, they need to keep it above that price. If calls are sold at one price, they need to keep it below that price. So just keep that in mind, and that should give you a range of what's going to happen each month, or at least at the end of that month when those options expire. Um, but yeah, I think after the halving, we're going to see some, a lot of positive movement. I'd say bull run probably lasts at least 2 years. Um, I don't want to give any price predictions on Bitcoin as far as is it going to hit 100K or is it going to do this or that. I do think obviously we will surpass the old all-time high of 69K, and you know, all the others are going to go with that, hand in hand. Ethereum, BNB, you name it. Now, when it comes to the DeFi world, Obviously, you get positive movement in the general market. Does that necessarily mean that the DeFi world is going to go with it? It does not. Um, I think we will start seeing a lot more volume come back to BSC because Ethereum gas, which a lot of people thought was going to, be flatlined or a lot lower due to the merge when it switched from proof of work to proof of stake. They didn't understand that that takes years through sharding for that to happen. So all of these people that are, from BSC originally and they moved over to Ethereum, they will be coming back. They will be coming back. They will be priced out from gas prices, and it's already starting to happen. Gas just the other day went to 130 Gwei, which it was like $100 per transaction, and you get a lot of failed transactions on Ethereum as well. So, a lot of people can't afford to throw away $100 each time, and it will get higher than that at times. So we will start seeing a lot come back to BSC, in my opinion, and maybe some other chains as well. Arbitrum and Polygon. Um, Polygon is going to be mainly gaming tokens for the most part. Um, but yeah, that's my general opinion of what the market's going to do.
That's what's up, man. And last question before I open up to the community, man, is this right here. So if you were looking, now this is really just to help you out and support you guys. If you were looking for a group, if you were looking for a new person to come onto your team or some advice to take or anything like that that would be a benefit to you, what type of person would you be looking for?
Okay, so I'd say really the only kind of people that we would need to bring onto the team if we did need to bring onto the team would be in the marketing area. Anybody that can help the push the project to a broader audience. Other than that, as far as development goes, as far as community and everything else, we have an awesome team, and I don't see any need to replace or even add on to that as unless it is as the community grows, bringing in some more mods, which mods would have to be, vetted and by me and the rest of the team to even, come on to the project because, that's where it starts, in my opinion, is having a good mod team to really handle the community, keep them engaged, and answer questions and handle things professionally. That can make or break a project. So yeah, the only thing is, maybe adding some mods as the community grows. Currently, we don't need to do that. We do have a kick-ass team um, handling things, but in the future, that would be something that we would look to do. So yeah, just in the moderation and in the uh, marketing fields, those would probably be the only two type of team members that we would ever need to bring more on.
Yes, sir. All right.
Did kind of want to go over a little bit. We didn't discuss the white label.
Go ahead.
Yet. So yeah, so the white label, people are able to purchase a version of our game, get it customized to their project or their lounge. I will be having one for Astronaut Lounge. Um, but so when they do get one of these white labels, the project or lounge that purchases that keeps 50% of that revenue share. The rest goes back to the DEGA ecosystem and to um, the person that sold the white label. So you get 10% revenue share from that white label if you sell one to a project. Um, Now, what does that do for DEGA? It brings more volume onto the platform because they're still all playing. Say if you get a white label version, you are still playing against everybody that's playing, in the whole ecosystem. So anybody that's on DEGA Play is still playing against people that are playing from their white label versions as well. Um, so that's going to bring a lot more volume into the platform, creating more revenue share for our holders and giving added utilities to these projects. And it's great for community engagement and community building. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to throw that in there. We didn't really go over that at all, so I wanted to add that in real quick.
Yeah, man, no problem at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these to the AMA section. Let's do this. All right, you guys. Gonna go ahead and have the community come on up and start asking questions. Let's go with Rayhan first.
That's a very good question.
I know, right? Freaking Rayhan dropping bombs right now. All
Can you
right,
hear
let's
me?
go. There you go.
There he is.
We got you now.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, so in your you have mentioned, and also you in your website you have mentioned that like you are like highly recommended with the NFT marketplace. So in your marketplace, so will the like NFT holder or NFT seller can like customize their NFTs or edit their NFTs by their by how they wanna to like edit the NFTs?
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand the question. You were asking if people could customize their NFTs or
Yes,
create their
exactly.
own NFTs.
Customize.
Well, these NFTs, if you're talking about the GOAT Degens, no, they can't really. I mean, yeah, anybody can take the JPEG and do whatever they want with it, but reselling it like that, it's not going to. You can't really change the NFT that way. If that's what you're talking about. Now, if you're talking about creating your own NFT lines, yes, anybody can get on there and create their own NFTs on the marketplace.
Got it. So the NFT creator will be like have the opportunity to place the price for the NFTs, or it will be like selected by the
Okay.
marketplace owner or any others.
Yeah, I mean, just to clarify, this is not a play to earn game that you are using the NFTs to play with. These NFTs are basically they they just get you revenue share from the platform. So you're not using the NFTs. It's not like a shooter game or anything like that where you would be, you know, buying potions or adding skins or armor or anything like that to your NFTs. These NFTs just are for the revenue share and to get the ICO tokens. So yeah, you're not using the NFTs to play the game. You don't need the NFT to play the game. just the NFT holders are getting the revenue share from it. There's going to be people that don't even know anything about DEGA that are going to be playing this game through the white label versions. So you don't have to be a DEGA holder. All you have to have is BNB in your wallet, and you can play this game. I'm not sure if that answered your question or not, Rayhan.
I got it. And also one last question regarding the NFT mine. So you have mentioned that like one person can mine more than one NFT. Suppose I am mining 3 NFTs. So can I have like any extra extra percentage of the mining rate, or it will be like equal for the three mining rate?
No, yes. Well, those 3 NFTs that you meant could be different tiered NFTs. Since it's a random mint and they're mystery boxes, you could get a legendary NFT that brings you much higher revenue share. You could get 3 smart degens. You could get, crazy degen or a boss degen. And each one of those gets you a different piece of the revenue share. So, uh, yeah, as far as stacking them, you're getting the revenue share per NFT per whatever the tier is of the NFT.
Also, let me just add that I'm feeling a little better, but excuse my voice, guys. Let me just add something very important to that. When you mint 3 NFTs, you guarantee yourself a Degent NFT, very similar to the Matrix, the agents. We call them Degents. The Degent NFT, it's a higher tier NFT than the rare ones, right? It's right in between the rare and the super rare. There's only 150 in existence. Those cannot be bought by anyone. No one can buy them. They can only be earned. And if you by buying 3 boxes, minting 3 boxes, you're gonna earn, and you are guaranteeing that you're getting one of those top tier NFTs in the form of a Degent. So it's definitely a really good strategy for you to do 3, because regardless of the different tiers that you get from opening those boxes, you are guaranteed that Degent NFT that guarantees, a top tier NFT that you will be holding and getting those revenue share.
Yeah, I
Oh yes,
touched on those a
thanks
little
for
bit
that.
earlier, but yeah, that is a very good point. If you are holding 3 NFTs, you will be getting a Degent NFT. We also have the giveaways that we're doing. One of the alpha degens. So anybody that has 5 NFTs in their wallet will be entered to win one of the alpha degens. Um, and we are also anybody minting NFTs from today through the end of the mint, which is November 30th. Um, will be entered into win a power degen, which gives you revenue share equivalent of a legendary.
Oh, thanks. That would be amazing. Thanks, DC, and thanks, Papa.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Let's go to Roland Pollard. All right, Roland, go ahead, man. You're up.
Hello,
What's up, man?
I'm audible. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. My question is understand that we can create our own NFT on your marketplace and attack you in royalty. So my question here is how do we determine the price of the NFT created on your marketplace, or are they fixed price structure based?
How do you determine the price of the NFT? Well, the price should be listed with the NFTs. Or do you mean the price of listing the NFTs, which is free?
No, as well say like if like the price will be attached to the NFTs, or are they fixed prices?
Yeah, well, with any NFT marketplace, anybody selling an NFT, it is an auction-based, ecosystem. You can set a set price, or people can make bids on the NFTs themselves. NFT market, it fluctuates. The floors go up depending on the collection, or the floors can go down, and that determines the value of the NFT. So yes, anybody that's listing their NFTs can set a static price on their NFTs, and it will be visible for anybody that wants to try and buy that NFT.
Let me add to that, Roland. In case you're referring to our own NFTs from DEGA, the Degen boxes, they are all worth one BNB, all of them. So each box is worth one BNB, and with that one BNB, you can get any of the different tiers NFT inside those boxes. So one price for all of them. In case you were referring to the Degen boxes, our own NFTs.
Yeah, and just to piggyback on that, they're actually worth more than one BNB, but they only cost one BNB.
That's good. Also, if this jam box is sold out, would the team increase its stock, or would they use it to do something like related to the project?
Well, when they sell out, we're going to be launching the token, and people are going to be getting revenue share. Any of the NFT holders are getting the revenue share. We do have more NFTs that we can list, which we haven't decided if that would be in mystery boxes or if they would just be paying, per NFT if they wanted to buy a smart degen or a legendary degen. Obviously, the prices on those would be different. So the only way to get a legendary degen right now for one BNB is to mint before November 30th. After that, chances are you will never be able to get any of these NFTs for one BNB.
Y'all gotta talk after he answers y'all's questions, man.
No, that yeah, thank you. That's a very good. That's a very well detailed answer. Right? Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm DC.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
yeah, man, no problem, dude. Good
I
work.
was
I
waiting.
appreciate you. Bye. Hey, man, listen, look, we gotta give a class. We're gonna do a 15-second class on AMA etiquette. Okay, let's break it down from the top down. Number one, when you come on the mic, say hey quickly. Any compliments you have to give, go ahead and give it in a timely manner. Not because we don't want to hear about you, but because there's other people who have to talk to. Next, don't ask, can we hear you? We can always hear you guys 100% of the time. Get to the question, make it clear, make it concise. And then once he gets done answering your question, if you have another question, just say, hey, listen, I have another question. Is it okay if I answer it? And we're probably going to say yes. And you go on and answer it, and then you leave your regards. Okay. but do it all in a timely manner, not because we don't want to hear from you, not because we're rushing you, but because we want to get in everybody as possible. All right. So now let's go to Benova. All right, Benova, go ahead.
Thank you very much, DC. Papa
No
Stonks, you've
problem.
done a good, yeah. Thank you. My question this evening, I have a question in regards to to the game in particular. There are so many games in the crypto space currently, and so many of them when you get to play art, they have something called arts. I don't know if you know. I know you know all these things. They pop up and the rest of them. I don't know if in the nearest future are you thinking of this type of ideas where people will get to play maybe during the break time or when they get to lose, an ad will come up to advertise other projects and the rest. And this can also bring a source of revenue to the project. I don't know. Are you thinking towards this in the
No,
future?
that's a great question, and it is something that obviously thought of, but that would, I think, if we were to sell ad space on our game, um, which we're not 100% leaning towards, but if we were to do that, it would come after we have much higher volume on the platform to actually give value to the people that would be purchasing that ad space. But yes, it is something that I've thought of and I've discussed with Mickey as well, um, as far as a revenue source coming in.
Okay, that's nice. Can I ask another question, DC?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. In the solo mode of your game also, I wanted to ask, is there a limit to playing while earning in the game? I don't know if you get my question.
No, you can play as long as you want. As long as you have B&B in your wallet, you can continue playing. Um, Now, the thing is, in which the incentive to keep playing, especially if you're on a winning streak, is if you hit 10 in a row, you win the jackpot. Which just in test mode alone, we've had the jackpot hit four, 4 or 5 times already. Somebody just hit it again, I think yesterday. Um, or the day before. But just with a small group of testers, uh, the jackpot got up to 7 B&B at one point. Somebody won that. Um, we were having a DJ night and DeFi Dojo, and Ed from Mind Token hit the jackpot for 1.7 B&B. So that's that jackpot right there gives people incentive to keep playing, especially if they're on a winning streak. And when somebody's on a winning streak and they are continuing to play, that drives more revenue to the NFT holders.
Okay, that's nice. I wanted to ask, is there a fixed amount to be won? Like, I didn't maybe during the course of the game, I didn't get that particular part. I wanted to know if there is a fixed amount to be won or
Well,
the amount to be
no,
won
that's
varies.
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So the amount to be won is depends on the amount on the other side, the players on the other side of whichever you pick. If you pick up or down, and depending on how much you put in, so you'll get a share of that pool comparable. It's going to be split between whoever is in the up pool and the down pool. If there are more people in the up pool and you are in the down pool, if you were to win, say somebody on the other side with more people in that pool, with the same bet, they would get less because it's split with more people than if they were, betting on the other side with less people. You get what I'm saying? So it all depends on how many people are playing, how much is in the pool, and how many, how it gets split up. But obviously, if you win, you will win more than you put in. You will get and it tells you, like while you're playing the game, um, it'll tell you the percentage of return, possible return. Here, let me see. I'm gonna put in a
Okay.
bet right now going down, and for the minimum, which is 0.015. Maybe if I can get in time. All right. So I put in 0.015 and I got in too late. I didn't have anybody on the other side. So my potential return is just 100%. Just get my bet back. Now, if somebody else was playing on the other side, my potential return would probably be 150%, depending on how many were on the other side. And so, just to clarify, this problem isn't going to happen once the final version of the game is live. We are going to be letting people run bots. So if you want to dedicate, 4 or 5 B&B to a bot, you can pick your own strategy, and that bot will be playing for you. You don't even have to be awake. It can just be playing for you, betting up or down um, against other players. So that will keep it to where there's always there's always somebody to play against.
Okay. Okay. That was a good clarification, Papa Stonk. Thank you very
Okay.
much for answering the question.
So
Thank you for
as you're looking, if you're looking at the screen right now, you'll see
okay.
um, there's one person, which is me, on the downside. My potential return is 340% because there are 3 players on the upside. So I get a bigger winning payout because there's only me on the downside and there's 3 on the upside. So from 0.015 BNB, my potential return is 0.051. And as long as it stays in the red for the next 12 seconds, I will be getting 0.05 in my wallet off of a 0.015 bet. And boom, let's go. No, last second. Son of a. All right. Okay, well, that is the risk, man. Bitcoin can get you at any time. In the last second, it shot up above that line.
That's good. Thank you very much.
I think also, so you guys know, the game is connected to Binance's API. So it's if you want to see, so you know that it is a live chart for Binance.
Yeah. There's no way this game can be manipulated unless you have millions of dollars to go and pump and dump Bitcoin on Binance. Everything is on the blockchain. It tells
Uh,
Thank you, DC, for this opportunity. Thank you, Papa Stonk, for the well-detailed explanation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Benova. Really good questions, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right, guys, we're going to have to stick to one question at this point. Yeah. And guys, remember too, y'all, you've got to say something when you're done talking. Don't just sit on the mic.
well, don't feel bad. I just did a lot of talking and I was muted. So
Alrighty. Let me see. Let's go to Victor because he's got his hand up for a while. Okay, Victor, go ahead, bud. Hey, Victor. All right, go ahead, man.
Good evening, DC.
Good evening, man. How you doing?
You're fine. Thanks for the opportunity. So, good evening so far. My question is, though I still I've read a lot of questions about the NFT marketplace, but there is still a future in the marketplace that I'm always interested in, and that's the community aspect of it. Yeah, because a good NFT marketplace must have good community features, because these features allow the users to connect, share, and learn from each other. And even this can even include forums like the social media integration, things like user-generated content. All of these can help to promote and support the NFT community in general, this future in particular. So I've gone through the marketplace, but I didn't see anything like this. What do you really think about this? Is it going to be maybe integrated later in the future in the marketplace? Or I don't know.
I think I'm going to let Mickey answer that question if he can.
Papa, can you repeat the question for me, please?
He's asking about like social media integration into the marketplace. I'm pretty sure that's what your question was, right, Victor?
Yeah, that's really my question. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we are always open to improving all of our products. Just because we launched it one way, we actually did just recently a very important upgrade to the marketplace, which was to integrate a non-custodial referral program for the users. So the good thing is that when people list their NFTs in our marketplace, every single person that's an user of our marketplace can share the referral link and promote all the different collections inside the marketplace and get a commission on it. It is a great tool, but the way it was done before is that we manually had to pay those commissions. So I wanted to make it more transparent and non-custodial. So now the system does it automatically on the blockchain, meaning that the moment an NFT is minted, those commissions are paid automatically by the marketplace immediately as it happens. So yeah, we are definitely going to always be looking to improve, and I think integrating some type of social media interaction and integrating that's a good idea for the future that we will consider.
All right, that's good. That'll be very good for the NFT marketplace because it's very important. Thank you, DC. Thanks, Papa and Mickey.
Thank you. By the way,
Thanks
let
for
me
your
just add
question.
to that the beautiful thing about this referral links is also it gives the collection owners the ability not only to engage their community and motivate their community to promote and benefit from promoting their collections, but it also gives them an ability to negotiate with influencers, because now you can tell an influencer, hey, not only are you going to be charging me a certain amount, maybe you can charge me less, but you can share your referral with your entire community and you can have a significant earning from those referrals. So everything we're doing it keeping in mind that everyone can benefit, and we can all work together, and we can all benefit from every single product that we're launching. So the marketplace is going to be generating some very nice commissions. It's already doing that. I've been looking at the commission report, and there has been a lot of commission paid already from the marketplace. And the game is going to be a very aggressive. DJ Play is going to be sharing 20% commission with those referral links. And the way the commissions work is you do direct referral, which is 10%, and then two levels, it's 5% and 5%. So even if you share your referral link and someone signs up using your referral link, if they refer other people, you still earn money as well. So BNB, sorry, not money. So the system is designed through the NFTs, the referral NFTs, through the buy and burns, because I don't know if we mentioned this, but we're going to be doing buy and burns of the tokens as well. A percentage of the top of the revenues are going to be used to do constant buy and burns of the token, so we can continue to make the value of the token stronger, so the ecosystem can feed and support the token, and we don't rely just on buy and sell volume from regular people, right? So everything is designed for the ecosystem to share the wealth with many different people.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add on there. So I created my referral link in one wallet. I used that referral link to um, mint some more Legion boxes, and then I created a referral link for that wallet, and I used that next wallet to mint some more boxes, and I got commission in both wallets, both previous wallets. So uh, just to let you guys know that it is working and it's working flawlessly.
Say something, Victor.
Yo, DC, that's my last question, only question. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you for coming up out here, man. All right, let's go to Meta Boy. Okay, Meta, go ahead. Meta Boy, you're unmuted. Go ahead, bud.
All right.
Gabby Gabs,
Thanks
go
for the
ahead.
question, Meta Boy.
You,
I know, right? Hey, Gabby.
DC, what's up?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity to ask my question.
Hey, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, Papa, nice project and a very, very interesting EME happening right now. So straight to my question. I would just like to ask some few questions. Like the first one,
Oh,
I
no.
want
We only
to
doing
ask
one right
how
now,
the
bud. We ain't got
team
enough
plan
time.
to.
We only doing one, bud. Just pick one.
Oh, okay. Let me just go with only one. Okay, I just want to know how the team plan to measure and track the impact the project is making in the field of revenue sharing and the financial support. And are there any specific metrics or goals in place?
Okay, so I think as far as tracking the revenue share and everything, it's all on blockchain. So I think a dashboard could easily be integrated um, to do that. As far as metrics and goals, um, we do want to increase the users per hour, but we don't want to limit ourselves to any specific goals. The goal is to have everybody and their brother playing the game. Um, so I don't want to put a cap on the amount of users we have on the platform. Um, but yeah, our goal is to have anybody and everybody with BNB in their wallets playing this game. But yeah, as far as keeping track, I think it would be awesome, and something that we could probably do pretty easily, and have a dashboard that you know that says the amount of revenue share that's gone out total, and also where you could check, how much revenue share you've received in your wallets, and that's just another marketing tool that we could use. Um, DC, it looks like he's muted, so he can't really reply to that.
Yeah, ain't no problem then. That's fine. Let's go to Alpha. Alrighty, Alpha, you are up. Okay, got to move on quick. Let's go to Bobby D. Whale. Okay, Bobby. Bobby, you're up. Go ahead, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to Maladi Purdy in the comments. Do I need to open my boxes before November 25th to get the tokens? I bought some boxes but didn't open them all.
I would, recommend opening the boxes. Uh, the the token, the box, the NFT is already in your wallet, so I don't think it's mandatory that you open them
No,
first. But
let me interrupt you there, Papa. Yeah, you have to open it because the box doesn't have the NFT in it. The box is empty, and it randomly, when you open the box, it randomly selects an NFT from the collection. So yeah, it's necessary to open the box. Very important.
okay, yep. All right. Well, there you go. Glad
Alrighty,
you're
and
here to
we'll
answer
let that be the
that.
last question. Papa Stonks, dude, I'm gonna send you a message real quick. This has been fun. I really enjoyed you.
Yeah, man. No, it's been a great AMA.
Yeah, man, definitely. You've done a phenomenal job. Good communicator, honest, direct, straightforward, not shying from anything. And it's a good thing they're listening to you on this. Without further ado, is there any last words you've got before I let Dumbledore take over?
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, come get in the TG. Actually, here in 20 minutes, we are going to have a DJ night in RVC. And for the first 5 people, the first round is on us. We will be giving people the first 5 people that want to play the game with us. We will be giving them a little bit of B&B so they can uh, test the game out, and we're just gonna have some fun. Uh, but yeah, everybody, if you have any other questions, feel free, ask away in the Diga chat. We've always got people in there that can answer them, and come be part of the community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All righty. Appreciate you. Now we're just gonna go over to the duck races. So you can stay as long as you want, or you can go off and leave. Don't feel any pressure to stay. Don't feel any pressure to go. Just know that the ball's in your court. All we're doing is a giveaway. So yeah, Dumbledore, you can go ahead and take over, bud.
What's going on? Yeah, great presentation. Sounds really solid. And as DC said, man, you guys are welcome to just get the hell out of here if you want. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and end this recording. Link.